Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Dani Olmo. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Pedri. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's
having a shot! It's there!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rafinha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly shapes to shoot! And he's there to retrieve it. Balde. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Ramos, played out to the left flank. Now it's Yamal. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's got away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Vitinha. Now it's Doué. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Doué. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yamal gets into a good position. Mendes does really well there. He is strong. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dani Olmo. Yamal. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Ruiz. And they win it back again. Balde. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. And it's De Jong. And Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And somehow it stayed out. Balde gets to show off his quick feet. Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Balde calmly anticipates, engages and forces him off the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Doué. And that's a throw-in. And it's Ruiz. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That was good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Doué picks it up out wide. Vitinha. Can he finish? Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. It's a pretty loose pass. And that has put paid to that. Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Lewandowski. That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. That has been slung wide. De Jong kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Dani Olmo. Some really good ball movement. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a promising position. Gonzalo Ramos. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Doué. Plays the return pass. And it's Ruiz. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Yamal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pacho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Brilliantly cut out. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
El dorsal 28. El dorsal 29. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way.
Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Lee Kang-in fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Kvaratskhelia. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's found a way. Chance for a shot! Off the post! Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Now, can they get him away?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread it left. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Out to the right. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Crosses in it. Up he goes! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. João Neves with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Doué! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
He's having a shot! Oh, bang on target. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a threatening ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. And he's being shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lewandowski shapes to shoot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Dembele. Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Lewandowski. nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Balde receives him in a wide position. João Neves. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. João Neves. The less said about that pass, the better. Rafinha. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's found the way through. Doué picks it up out wide. De Jong. Dani Olmo. And he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Dembele. Well read, nice interception. That is good alertness. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back underway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafinha gets into a good position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Rafinha. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Dembele. Out to the right. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
No, he's not getting past him there. João Neves. And Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. He's got away. Doué. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking them out of the game. There's
Chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So all square and not for the first. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Safonov, in the context of the game, he must save it. Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And it's played forward.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And a chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Doué stood his ground strongly. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Vitinha. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back.
He had nobody.
He's going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Tacho spots it and intercepts. Played out towards the right wing. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Rafinha gets into some space.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Shoots! And it's been given away. He is just caressing the ball. João Neves. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. Back towards the middle, and he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Rafinha picks it up out wide. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you, Valverde! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a promising position. And they could break here. Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rodrigo. Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. Yamal. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! No, he's missed it!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.